Retirement strategies. We found a really useful article in Money Sense magazine, and we've pulled out 10 of our favourite from the 25 list that they published. First things first, pay yourself first.
This is a really good one that we think is really important. Some of that money that you get paid and invest it somewhere.
We did that right from coming to Canada with The Wealthy Barber, the book that David Chilton wrote. That was one of his first recommendations. Take 5% or 10% of your take-home salary and set up a standing order for your bank to automatically send that to an investment account, whether it be a registered retirement savings plan, a 401k, or a TFSA. Pay yourself first. That's job one.
And I think the next one is pay off any debt, save later. I think people just don't realize that if you have outstanding credit card debt or even lines of credit, this can be a whopping like 28 or 30%. Yet you could be saving money thinking that you're only getting like 6% on your saving. Well, it's crazy, isn't it?
It really is. If you pay off high interest credit card debt, that's the amount of interest you're earning on your money. You'd be paying 29%. By paying that down, you're earning the 29%. Yeah, it seems pointless savings while you're heavily in debt. Get out of debt, then start saving. Reinvest tax refunds. It's one of the easiest ways to earn more money. Even in retirement, we can get tax refunds.
Yeah.
One of the key strategies we did ever since the TFSA was invented, the tax-free savings account in Canada, we would take our RRSP, our Registered Retirement Savings Plan, we would invest in that, we would get a tax refund and then put it in the TFSA. It's like a double whammy. And the advantage to the TFSA is it's tax-free. It grows tax-free, and when you draw the money out, it's tax-free. You getting the theme here? Tax-free. Whereas the Registered Retirement Savings Plan is a tax-deferred scheme. So you will pay tax when you draw the money out.
I think another real biggie, Norm, is beware of those hidden investment fees that get charged by the mutual funds. Ooh.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of investment vehicles and advisors that will charge you 2%, 3%. One of the things that we found out recently was that if you're being charged 2% on your investments, mutual funds or ETFs, and you pay that for 30 odd years, you'd be losing 30% of your money to fees just at the 2% level.
We were amazed at that, weren't we?
Staggered. Instead of the 2%, 3% mutual funds, why don't you take a look at ETFs, low-cost index funds? Vanguard developed that product of ETFs, and they have a really good S&P 500 index fund, and that may be the only investment vehicle that you need. Just contribute to that and you will mirror the S&P 500, which is around 12% up on the year to date so far. So it's good investment. Your broker, you're a financial advisor, he's not your buddy. We've already said that. He's selling you products from which he earns commission. So just be careful with that relationship. There is the thoughts that if he's not selling you something, he's not earning something. And there's a great temptation for them to sell stocks that you hold, to rebalance your portfolio, to maybe put you into a new area. Those are all commission earning opportunities for your financial advisor. If you don't want to be sensitive to that, then pay for financial advice. Find an advisor who charges a fee, and he will give you financial advice that's unbiased, that's in your best interest. The regular financial advisors that work for insurance companies, finance companies, they're in it for their commission. They're in it for themselves, not for you.
I think this next one is very close to our heart because that is to track your investments. And that's something that we do kind of like twice a year, isn't it, Norm?
Yeah, we do a net worth statement twice a year, spring and fall. And we've got into the habit of doing that because when we weren't doing it, we always had that niggle at the back of your mind. Are you running out of money? Are we spending too much? And it's just reassurance, especially as if we have just been on a trip that's cost us 20 grand and you come back and you think, ooh, are we running out of money? So you do that net worth statement and it's just reassurance that things are okay, your investments are keeping up, and there's plenty of money for the future.
Yeah, it's great peace of mind, isn't it?
Bundle your insurance. Get discounts for that. Have your car insurance and home insurance with the same provider. Get the 5% discount or 10% discount. And then on top of that, pay annually for it. So you're not paying monthly service fees to do monthly installments. It's just another waste of money.
And I think another thing there, Norm, is ask to have your deductibles increased, because the higher the deductible you pay, the better cost you're going to get on the policy. I think that's quite important.
We have capital and we have an emergency fund, and I'm sure you do as well. Instead of having 250 or 500 or 1,000 as a deductible, maybe look at 1,500 or 2,000, depending on what you're comfortable with. Maybe 1,000 to 2,000. Then that way, any minor claim, you'll be paying that. If you have a major claim, then you'll be paying the 1,000 or 2,000 deductible. But we can easily afford that. The advantage is if you're a safe driver and your home isn't being robbed all the time, the savings in your monthly premium are going to start paying for itself. Reduce those utilities.
Ooh, this is a biggie, because I'm sure a lot of people don't realize, Norm, that the average utilities in a home are around $3,800 a year. That's a lot of money. That's like over $300 a month.
Yeah, that's the average of what a Canadian is paying for the utilities in your home. So it makes a lot of sense to maybe replace your light bulbs with LEDs.
Yeah.
Have water-saving fixtures such as toilets or shower heads.
And there's these energy-saving fridges and things. Save you a lot of money too.
And then do something that Tina doesn't do, and that's when you leave a room, switch the light off.
Okay, so Norm's really good at doing that, and I forget sometimes.
And we don't even pay for the hydro, it's in our rent.
That's the total irony of it.
And save some money. It's especially if you can free up that money to invest in retirement, because we're not saving enough for retirement. Half of Canadians don't have any savings. Half of Americans don't have any retirement savings. So if you can save from utility bills, from your car expenses, commuting, you found money for your retirement. It's stressful enough getting out of bed and walking to the kitchen, honestly. Buy experiences and not stuff. That's become our new mantra in retirement for the last 3 or 4 years. That's all that we're interested in, is having experiences, building memories that will last for the rest of our life.
Yeah, and we're really enjoying doing it, aren't we, Norm?
We are, and who wants to buy all these trinkets when you're on a trip, and souvenirs and whatever? The only souvenir I like is a bottle of scotch. Duty free.
Yeah, and then you can drink that and enjoy it when we're back home, eh?
If you enjoy stories like this, and we certainly enjoy bringing them to you, please consider subscribing to our channel. And also, if you have enjoyed this story, we're going to link to a video just down here that will come on the screen in a minute. And we think you're going to really enjoy this video. Once again, thanks for watching. We hope everybody's keeping well.
And staying safe.
And until the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.